Welcome back to more Pokemon White. So, last time we beat Opaloosa Gym, and also checked out Black's version of Lucid City as well. So yeah, now we have all 8 gym badges, and we can make our way to the Pokemon League, and yeah, maybe we'll see something happen there, I guess. We still don't know what's going to happen with Alda and just yet, so yeah, I guess that's all we're going to be going through the Pokemon League to find out. Anyway, this time though, we're going to have a short little part where we're going to be looking at a roaming legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Black and White, and actually the only legendary Pokemon in Gen 5, so that's pretty good. So yeah. So now let's go on to Route 7 and check what's going on here. Seems pretty normal at first, but then you get rustling grass, but also now there's a thunderstorm. Oh boy. And yeah, thunderstorms do quite scare me in real life sometimes, so yeah. Anyway. My, that Pokemon's coming again too, so yeah, what we need to do is come here. Now, child, don't you go heading into the tall grass. That Pokemon might be too much for you. We'll catch cold staying around talking this wind and rain. It's not much, come stay in my home as well. So yeah, now we're going to protect ourselves from the rain here. Even young like yourself will catch a cold if you get soaked by that cold rain. Sit right down and have some soup, why don't you? Sure. That's nice, a young like you shouldn't be shy. In the Unova region, you see, there's a Pokemon called Thunderous that creates thunderstorms. It flies around the region and sets loose wild winds and crashing lightning. Have some soup now, dear. It'll warm you up. There we go. And yeah, packed with healthy vegetables, it's delicious, so yeah, you already knew about that before. Anyway, the heavy rain is ruining the crops that were so hard to raise. What a troublesome Pokemon. I thought I would try to catch it, but it flies around so fast that even when I thought I found it, it just flew away. In one day, you can make a lap around the entire Unova region. The mornings is in the south and the evenings is in the north. It shows up here in the evenings. So yeah, let's go outside now. Now we learned about this Pokemon. And looks like it's come back. Phew, what a storm. Apparently it's that Pokemon's doing. So, yeah, this is our roaming Pokemon, and yeah, it's actually pretty easy to deal with. Because, yeah, I'm recording this at the night, so that means that, yeah, it's going to appear on Route 6, 7, and 8. But yeah, if you want combination of that though, there is something that can help you. That is, the bulletin boards. So, let's say, the Buster, I guess. Because the problem is that we don't really have that many bulletin boards, I guess, so yeah. So I'll just show off the one in the Buster, because yeah, Route 6, 7, and 8, I mean, yeah, maybe I could have gone to 8, I think, but it's okay. Yeah, this can also confirm that, yeah, we're right on the time of day, so yeah. Yeah, like I said, this is pretty good, because again, yeah, you can use the bulletin board, but be careful though, is that once you leave the bulletin board, it's actually Route 11. So that means it's actually Route 9, 10, 11. Okay, so yeah, what we want to do then is go to Route 9. So yeah, that's why I checked that. So yeah. So let's go to Opaloosa then. Route 9 is close there, so yeah, makes sense to go here. And yeah, then what you do is, now that I know that, I can keep going back to Route 9, and then it should appear there pretty quickly actually. Because yeah, coming into the gate here will make a change, so yeah. So let's see. Looks pretty normal to me, so yeah, let's come back in. And then yeah, I think you want to keep doing this. And then eventually it'll happen. I did get lucky with the other Pokemon, so yeah, maybe I'm misremembering, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'll see if this method works. If it doesn't, yeah, I guess I'll cut. There you go, yeah. So yeah, just figure out what routes it can appear in, and then yeah, there you go. Now the problem is that I guess we could run to. I mean, nah, let's not. We can't use Repel Trick here because we're actually higher level than it, but that's okay. Instead, we could just walk the raw grass and we can find out on that first try. So here he is, Thunderous, level 40, electric flying type, prankster for its ability, it has the moves Revenge, Shockwave, Heal, Block, and Agility. So yeah, technically speaking, yeah, I think it could be possible for Natasha to use Spiderweb against this thing, but yeah. Like I said though, this is the only roaming Pokemon, so let's use that Master Ball you just given. It's pretty fortunate timing that we got this, so yeah. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, done. So that's Thunderous, and yeah, I guess we'll go back to the PC box and talk about it. Because it's a very good Pokemon. The Bolt Strike Pokemon, the spikes on its tail discharge immense bolts of lightning. It flies around the universe region firing off lightning bolts. So there you go. Going into our PC box. Alright, so now let's go check out Thunderous. And yeah, by the way, yeah, it is definitely raining on the routes when that thing appears. So yeah, you can actually take advantage of rain benefiting Pokemon if you want, which is interesting, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's go look at Thunderous and talk about Thunderous. So yeah, because once again, pretty decent Pokemon. And yeah, there's that. Oh, it's another quiet green post, but it is overcooked though, so that's kind of funny. Anyway, here they are, Thunderous. There's something I should mention about these Pokemon. Thunderous as well as the Swords of Justice. They can actually be used in the Battle Subway, so if you happen to get one with a good nature, then yeah, it can actually put in a lot of work. Anyway, Thunderous. So, Electric Flying type is an amazing type to come with. Because again, pretty strong defensively, because yeah, you negate the ground weakness and it's only weak to ice and rock, so yeah. Again, very solid type, and yeah, it's probably one of the reasons why this Pokemon's so strong. It also has Prankster, that's another reason why it's quite strong too, so yeah. Because yeah, it gets a lot of good moves to use with Prankster, mainly Thunder Wave, but also Rain Dance comes to mind too, but I guess we'll see when we look at its move pool. But yeah, that's a very strong ability to have, because yeah, you can definitely, when you're using Thunderous, you can guarantee that can get off something very annoying against your opponent, which is pretty cool. Anyway, they do have hidden abilities actually, these two. It's apparently Defiant, which isn't the best, but it can see some use. If you're fighting against like an Intimidate Pokemon or something like that, so yeah. Anyway, again, it doesn't get too many good moves before this point. Although Swagger is worth mentioning because it has Thunder Wave, and it also gets Prankster from both those things. So it can be a very annoying Pokemon to deal with because of that. And I'm pretty sure they nerfed Swagger because of Thunderous abusing it, so yeah. Anyway, it will get Discharge at 43, so that's a very good Ledge type move, but of course we also have Thunderbolt we can also use as well. Crunch is also there, it gets Charge, which is interesting too, but Nasty Plot is probably the boosting move of choice at level 61, so yeah, because again, it gets Prankster for it, so you can guarantee that yeah, this thing is getting a Nasty Plot, which is very good. It also gets Thunder, and yeah, it does have Rain Dance with Prankster too, so you can obviously make use of that. Dark Pulse, Hammer Arm, and Thrash round things out. So now let's go on to TMs. It is a mixed attacker, so it can actually use Bulk Up to some effect if you're using a more physical set. Of course, there's Rain Dance, which is really good. Thunderbolt and Thunder are very good too. You can get Psychic and Sludge Bomb as coverage options, as well as Brick Break. Now, if you want Fine type coverage though, yeah, you probably want Focus Blast, so yeah. Charge Me is even there. Volt Switch, of course, is a pretty decent choice too. Thunder Wave, of course. Grass Knot's pretty good too. So is U-Turn as well, so it has two forms of boost to help it switch out. Flash Cannon, Wild Charge can even fly for you if you need it too. So yeah, that's that. So now we can talk about the stats. And again, Thunderous has some very good stats to work with. We are talking 111 speed, which is obviously amazing, 125 special attack, with its very strong collection of special moves, as well as its good 150 attack. It's got great type coverage, and yeah, of course, It has some good electric moves. I mean, the main problem with Thunderous is probably the fact that, yeah, it doesn't really get any flying type moves. That might be because its counterpart does, so yeah. That's the only gripe, but hey, that flying type does a lot more good than not, despite, you know, not having too many stat options with that, so yeah. So I can't really complain about that, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't know if the attack is actually very solid, but again, its special move pool and the fact that it has nasty plot too, I'd say that's probably the better thing to go for, so yeah. And then after that, its bulk isn't great, it only has 79 HP, 70 defense and 8 defense, but still, that's still decently solid on a Pokemon this offensively strong, so yeah. Thunderous, yeah, what can I say? Yeah, Thunderous is one of the... It's definitely a very elite Pokemon, especially when it comes to VGC and even single battles too. Because yeah, VGC of course has that coveted flying typing, it can dodge earthquakes, it can be used alongside earthquakes, and then yeah, it has a lot of support options, so yeah. To benefit its team and also hinder the opponent too. And your pranks just makes them even more reliable, so yeah. So that's pretty awesome, and again, like I said, if you want Pokemon for the battle subway, then yeah, even this quirky one might actually not do too badly, to be honest. Especially if you have some money for some vitamins, give it some special attack, maybe give it some speed, and then yeah, it'll probably do just fine. So yeah. So yeah, this can definitely help you out quite a bit because that, and yeah, we also have the Thunderbolt TM, we have Focus Blast, so yeah, it's got plenty of good boosts to use for that. So yeah. And when we get to post game, yeah, it's probably a very good choice if you want to get far in the Super Multi-Train or any Super Train, to be honest. So yeah, and of course the VGC, yeah, it was everywhere, VGC 2011, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still a very common sight in future seasons too, so yeah. And of course the champion Ray Riz with use won as well, and yeah, in 2011 at least, I'm pretty sure that yeah, it probably won more, but I can't remember off the top of my head, so yeah. Yeah, Thunderous, yeah. If it wasn't for the leader of the group, then yeah, he'd definitely be the strongest. But yeah, the leader of the group is so strong that yeah, he makes Thunderous look like alright. So yeah, that's kind of insane. But yeah, so yeah, Thunderous. So Black does get a different Pokemon and another member of the Forces of Nature, another trio of legendary Pokemon. So yeah, now I'm gonna cut and we're gonna show me catching Pat as well, so yeah. And then afterwards, yeah, I guess we're gonna come back and then do the last couple of things I want to do in this part. We are back in Pokemon Black, and yeah, we're gonna be checking out what is going on Route 7 in this version, since yeah, it looks pretty similar, but there is gonna be a big difference coming up. Anyway, yeah, that took a little while to come in. But that's okay. But yeah, it's very windy out, it seems. And this has the Sabias up. My, that Pokemon has come again too. Now, child, don't you go heading into the tall grass. That Pokemon might be too much for you. We'll catch a cold staying around talking in this wind and rain. It's not much, I can't stay in my home as well. Hey, young guy, like yourself will catch a cold if you get soaked by that cold rain. Sit right down and have some soup, why don't you? Sure. That's nice, a young like you shouldn't be shy. In the Unova region, you see, there's a Pokemon called Tornadus that causes windstorms. It flies around the region while laying loose wild winds and pounding rain. Have some soup out there, it'll warm you up. A soup jam-packed with healthy vegetables is delicious. Yeah, we already knew about the delicious vegetables before, anyway. The heavy rain has ruined the crops I worked so hard to raise. Well, I troublesome Pokemon. I thought I would try to catch it, but it flies around so fast that even when I thought I found it, it just flew away. In one day, it can make a lap around the entire Unova region. In the mornings it's in the south, in the evenings it's in the north. It shows up here in the evenings. Alright, let's go outside then. There's also some good hints on how to deal with it too. Anyway. Here he is. It looks like he's making it stormy again. Ooh, what a storm. Apparently it's that Pokemon's doing. So of course, what this is all about is that, yeah, if we want to catch that Pokemon, we're looking for a storm. So yeah, I'm recording this in the evening, so that means, yeah, it's in the northern parts of the region. Specifically, it should be around Route 4, Route 5, and Route 16. So yeah, let's go check our bulletin board to confirm that. So yeah, let's go to Nimbasa to do this. So yeah. I do like these roam Pokemon, because again, they are a little bit, I don't know if they are easier to track or not, but yeah, you have a good idea of what to do, because yeah, they appear on less routes, which definitely makes things a lot easier. But anyway, let's have a look. So yeah, it's Route 16, so yeah, Route 4 and Route 5 will do, so yeah. And well, there you go. Yeah, if you leave a gate, it can appear too, so yeah. So they're level 40, so we're higher level than that, so we just got to walk in the grass and up the first, so yeah. Can't use a repel trick, unfortunately, but yeah, one interesting thing is it is going to make it rain, which is actually good for Deathstroke, but oh well. Deathstroke does like it raining, but yeah, it's just rain. It's nothing more special than that, so yeah. There it is. So yeah, here's the roaming Pokemon of Pokemon Black. Tornadus. Level 40, flying type Pokemon, pure flying type in fact. With Prankster's ability, it has the moves Revenge, Air Cutter, Extra Sensory, and Agility. So, it's the only roaming Pokemon, so yeah, just like with the other one, let's use a Master Ball. It's definitely possible to capture these Pokemon because Galvantula has Spiderweb, but yeah, I don't want to, you know, deal with roaming Pokemon more than usual. I think after my Gen 4 playthroughs, I think I've had enough of roaming Pokemon, so yeah, here you go. Here is Tornadus. The lower half of its body is wrapped in a cloud of energy. It zooms through the sky at 200 miles per hour. It's quite fast, huh? Alright, now that we caught Tornadus, let's go talk about him. And yeah, probably get out of this grass too, but yeah, Tornadus. So yeah, let's get Tornadus' info and let's start talking. So yeah. Tornadus is a very unusual Pokemon, but a very decent one, to be honest. Pure flying type is not bad. I mean, it's basically just normal flying, but it actually resists fighting, so yeah. So yeah, decent type, decently good offensively, decently good defensively, so yeah. And yeah, it can definitely do well on the offensive front, because it has some pretty cool moves it can use. But anyway, Prankster's a great ability though. One of its best sets, in this generation at least, is using Rain Dance. It definitely wants its Hurricane to become more accurate, so yeah, of course, having Prankster to set up the rain with priority is definitely quite useful, so yeah. Animate nature, interesting. So anyway, we'll keep talking now. So yeah, like I said, I quite like Prankster. I'm not so sure what other moves it gets. It's definitely not as good of a use of this move as its counterpart, but yeah. Still though, it is pretty decent. So anyway, as for moves, so yeah, it doesn't really get anything that good before these level up moves, but it will get Air Slash at 43, it can get Crunch. Priority Tailwind at 55 isn't bad, Rain Dance of course, Hurricane at 67, so yeah, it might take a little while for this Pokemon to become very good, but there is something you can do in the meantime that could be pretty effective. Of course, this one probably doesn't want to actually be using Hurricane, but yeah. It also gets Dark Balls, it gets Hammer Arm, and it gets Crash. And then for TMs, it's not too bad, I believe. Decent mix prop. It is a decent mix attack with America at least, so yeah. You can definitely use something like Bulk Up. Of course, Rain Dance is great from TM. It can use Psychic, it can use Brick Break, it can use Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave. Air Release, I guess, is there, but yeah, the move you really want to use is definitely Acrobatics, though. This Adamant one probably wants to be using that, because yeah, it's a TM, it's very powerful, it gets Stab, and yeah, it has a pretty decent attack set to use with. And of course, yeah, it is probably one of the best flying gym acrobatics users out there, because it does get Stab, and it's a pretty strong Pokemon in its own right, so yeah. It also gets Focus Blast, which is good, it can get Grass Knot, it can get U-Turn, and yeah, it can even fly if you need it to, so yeah. So now we can go on to the stats. It is a pretty offensive Pokemon, offensively minded, with 125 special attack, 115 attack, and 111 speed. So yeah, pretty fast. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but 111 is still really good. 125 special attack, yeah. With a Hurricane boosted, well not really boosted, accuracy boosted by the rain. That's not bad at all. And yeah, getting stab on it is pretty decent too. 150 attack, of course, that's great with acrobatics. Then its other stats, yeah, it's not the bulkiest Pokemon in the world. Only 79 HP, 70 defense, and 80 search defense. But hey, this is actually a pretty great Pokemon to be honest. This form of it isn't like the most amazing thing in the world, but it still has a lot of good properties. Like, you know, especially when I think about double battles, because of course Tornadus is used tons in VGC 2011, alongside its counterpart, because again, they're great stab Pokemon, they have Prankster, and they have a lot of good moves to use with, like Tailwind. They've also had Acrobatics Flying Gym 2 on its side, so yeah. Again, not the best Pokemon in the world, because yeah, nowadays, it's not looking too great for Tornadus, in this form at least, so yeah. I actually got hit a lot harder with Power Creep than I thought. I guess it might be because, yeah, it suffers from, you know, needing Hurricane, and also, yeah, the low accuracy of that maybe, but yeah. Still though, in this generation though, it's a very solid Pokemon. I don't think it's as good as its counterpart, but yeah. It is an interesting Pokemon, right? Again, has 2 pretty good flying type moves on its side, it can support you with Tailwind, it's got Rain Dance too, and yeah, decent coverage outside that as well, so yeah. Like I said, solid Pokemon. It's just that, yeah, a lot of its good moves are low accuracy, like Hurricane and Focus Blast, so it can be a bit annoying to use because of that, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, there you go. The only problem is, I want to get this Tornadus, or I want a Tornadus, I guess you could say, in my white playgroup or something later, but I'll think about something to do with that. But anyway, now that was nice and easily caught, let's go back to the white playthrough, and yeah, I guess end the spot then. Anyway, back on the tube line bridge, because I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it's Friday night, so I think... Yep, here we are. So, as you see, there's a lot of bikers. Hey, yeah, you, the little brat there, get over here. Hey, who said he could pass through here? When Friday night rolls around, this place belongs to us, the Black Employer. Kind of funny day, considering that, you know, employers on this game, but hey, it's cool name. It's like our gym, kid, so scram. Tell off home to your ma, you perfect little good two-shoes punk. How about no? I'm gonna be like Shintaro and stand up to the fox, I guess. What you say, you little creep? I'll teach you to take the Black Employer seriously. I'll palm your pretty poker right down to the ground with relish. So yeah, now we can take on these dudes because again it's Friday night. So yeah, we got some bikers. He has a Bouffalant. Alright, that's a new Pokemon we're gonna be talking about in the next part. And we go to Route 10. So yeah, that's pretty cool. How does Natasha do with a nice Thunder? So yeah. So we let that Thunderous and Tornadus in the spine, yeah. I kinda like both of them. They're not the most amazing Pokemon design-wise, because again, they're pretty basic looking, but hey, I can't deny that, yeah, both of them are pretty strong in their own right, so yeah. So yeah, both pretty decent Pokemon, I'd say, so yeah. And yeah, of course it's pretty interesting, and yeah, like I said, with Tornadus, really bad. What you gotta say on this? Don't get all feeling good because he beat me. If you really want to start a fight with the Black Employer, go duke it out with our leader. He's somewhere on this bridge. Alright. And I'm gonna ride my own bike. So yeah, the thing I wanted to say was, I'm gonna see if, yeah, I can get a Tornadus into my white version. So I can show something cool later. Hey, are you that? The Black Employer, speed's our only friend. Okay, it's not him. Yeah, I'm looking for someone that, you know, isn't those screws speeding across us, so yeah. I wonder if these guys are based on like the Hells Angels or something similar like that, because yeah, biker gangs are decently popular in America if I remember, so yeah. The Black Employer, the breakneck pace until dawn breaks. So yeah, that's a slogan, I guess. It could be you. What do you think you're up to, brat? This is the Black Employer's ultimate paradise. The little person like you has no business here. It could be that you think you can start to be the head of the Black Empoleon. Yeah? Wahahaha, bring it. You've got your share of guts, kid. I'll show you what the guy who holds the Black Employer together can really do. Now, yeah, something about this guy is you may want to lead with a Pokemon that you like, I guess. I'm just gonna use Natasha because Natasha wants to use me, so yeah. He actually has a Joltix, that's kind of funny, considering what's about to happen, so yeah. Gonna give a nice Signal Beam here, and take that, good. So, yeah. And he's also got a Krokorok, so yeah, we're gonna definitely take that too, because again, Signal Beam, it's not an amazing move, but hey, it's our Bug-type move of choice at this point, so yeah. They're gonna take advantage, and go. Can't wait to pop those later. And then we got Scrappy. So yeah, he's not too bad. His Pokemon are definitely not on the strongest side. So gonna go for nice Thunder, and yeah, take about not too badly. So yeah, there you go. The other guy is probably strong because he's Booflot. Zowie! Yeah, how bad, kid. I like you. Get a load of this. From now on, our team's name is gonna be the Black Adventure because I'm jealous. I only have a Jolteon. Yeah, we're taking the name of your rough and tough Pokemon. It's a wilder name for a wilder team. The Black Adventure. Wow, that's awesome. I say it can fit quite well. So yeah, the Pokemon you lead with, he'll name his group after it. So yeah, if I led Arcadus, you call it the Black Archeops, which has also been pretty cool. And yeah, with his armor, Black Crocodile, yeah, you get the picture. So yeah. So yeah, nice simple here. You actually got Fly, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, that's really all I want to show in this part. So yeah, I want to just, you know, show Thundurus, show Tornadus, and also show this a little bit. Because next time we have a lot of new Pokemon to talk about, so yeah. And then yeah, I'm probably, because there's so many Pokemon to talk, I might also go to the big same and small port in that part too, so yeah. And yeah, I don't feel like going over any of the topics today just because they're decently lengthy, so yeah, I want to save them for actual, you know, legendary cards to take more than one turn, so yeah. So I think, yeah, next time, we're gonna be heading out to Route 10. The final route in the main story, at least, so yeah. And yeah, despite being the final route, there's 3 new families of Pokemon to talk about. And yeah, that's gonna be our main topic for then, so yeah. Look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.